Yes, David Lewis, NBC News Radio. You guys had that massive first half. What did the Warriors do in the second half to make things more difficult for you?
I think defensively they stepped up the pressure. They got a couple offensive rebounds on their 15-2 run that led to kick-out threes, led to and-ones. I think Ian Clark got a putback. They did a good job. They protected their home court. They took advantage of some plays, some turnovers, some runouts, and I think that was the difference.
Ryan Leong, Associated Press Radio Network. A question for either of you gentlemen. How much do you think it's going to come down to maybe someone else also being able to step up as well as you guys played, to have maybe a third member of your team pick up the load for you guys a little bit?
I think that's going to be huge. I thought myself and CJ played we played good games tonight, and I thought as a group we really defended well. Guys were communicating and playing physical. I thought we executed our scouting report on the defensive end. And I thought guys stepped up as well on the offensive end. Evan Turner had a good game. I felt like Mo played a good game. But it's a matter of us two making more of those plays, hitting guys on the weak side, and giving them more opportunity. And I think to beat the Warriors, we're gonna have to maybe make that extra pass more often and be able to depend on guys more often to allow them to have that type of success, so we can actually beat them. We have a huge game. I think that gives us the opportunity to stay in the game, but to get over that hump and beat them, we got to make those plays and give guys more opportunities so we can have them as well on the offensive end.
Ron Koichik from the San Francisco Chronicle. A couple players in your locker room suggested the Warriors maybe a little more physical in the second half. Did that change at all? Did the game get more physical, do you think, in the second half at all?
Yeah, I thought they played more physical on the defensive end. In the playoffs, the more aggressive team they're gonna win more times than not. They're gonna get the benefit of the doubt on the whistle. And there were some plays where they did one thing on defense and got away with it, and we did the same thing and didn't get away with it. And I think that was because we weren't as aggressive as they were to start the half, and it worked in their favor. So. They definitely turned up the physicality, and their intensity on that end of the floor.
Casey Holdahl, Trailblazer.com. CJ, for you, how were you able to get off to such a great start tonight? I know you guys have talked a lot throughout the season about kind of taking turns and letting one guy go when he's really on. So how were you able to get off to such a great start? And was that something you had set your mind to? And also for both of you, the trash talk tonight, Draymond had mentioned CJ that you told him to do some calf raises. Just the nature of the discussion on the court tonight.
Yeah, he does need to do some calf raises after that dunk. But I think we did a good job as a team moving the ball. Big set some great screens for me. I was able to get to the free throw line early. Dame hit me with some kick aheads, and I just tried to stay aggressive in attack. I had a little mini vacation at the end of the season where I was able to not play in some games and work out and kind of work on getting to certain spots and just lifting and kind of taking advantage of those rest days. And I wanted to come out and be aggressive, play hard, and give ourselves a chance. Part two. Yeah, I mean, it's a game, and it's a game we all love. We come out here and we represent our teams to the best of our abilities, our hometowns, where everybody's from. And where I'm from, if you talk trash to me, I'm going to talk trash to you. And there's nothing disrespectful. I'm not talking about nobody's mamas or anything like that. But I've known Draymond since he was at Michigan State, a little chubbier since he was chubby at Michigan State. Now he's done really well with himself. He's worked hard, and he's one of the best defenders in the NBA. But if I see something that I want to say, I'm going to say it, and he's going to do the same thing.
Damian, what is it like playing against a Draymond Green? Does his trash talking and play raise the level of the game, or hey, it's just business as usual playing against him?
I mean, I think having a guy like that on the floor, I think it raises the level of the game. Because I don't even talk trash, and he was saying so much out there that I had a whole lot to say tonight, and I think that's just good for the game. I think the league has softened up a lot, and it's not like that. So you got to have a rough guy like him out there. I think it's necessary, and I think their team, they depend on him to be that dog out there and to be that person. So for me, it's just going to make me raise the level of my game because I take it as a challenge. And I'm also, like CJ said, I'm going to take exception to it, and I'm going to say something back. And that's what it's going to be. As long as that's how he's approaching it, it's going to be coming right back.
Phil Barber, Santa Rosa Press Democrat. CJ, when they made their run early fourth quarter, they had a couple plays like diving for that loose ball on the floor and Draymond recovering for a block. Did you feel like they were making most of the hustle plays during that stint? And, I mean, as the underdog, is that a key for you guys to not let that happen?
I mean, we had guys on the floor, too. Yeah. Multiple guys. It just ended up in their hands.
Our guys dove, too. They just end up with the ball. I think that happens in the game. It was fortunate they got some good rolls, they got some good bounces. Clay shot a 3 that ricocheted off, and it came right to JaVale McGee. So, I mean, it happens at times. We got to prevent that. On the stat sheet, those are second-chance opportunities we can't give up. But our guys brought it tonight. Guys were hustling, diving for loose balls. Man, we played as hard as we could.
How much more difficult does it make it having Kevin Durant as part of their offensive attack? I mean, obviously, you know, maybe you can shut down Curry and Thompson for a while, and then all of a sudden here comes KD, you know, at the end of the game hitting some pretty dagger shots.
I mean, he makes up the difference for him. You know, I think you try to hold Clay and Steph down, make them take tough shots, and make the game harder for them. And, you know, you win a close game, you're going back and forth, and then you got Kevin Durant, you know, guys who's been an MVP in this league, and that's a hell of a option to have, especially in a game like tonight. And even the shots that he made, I thought guys defended him well. He made contested pull-up jumpers, you know, but that's why he is who he is.